As I already mentioned, recently, just 5 days ago, we had the 11th Advisory Council of the Southern Gas Corridor and the 3rd Advisory Council on Green Energy, which was held in Baku, and that was our initiative, which we initiated many years ago, and it is under the auspices of Azerbaijan and European Commission. In my introductory remarks there, apart from giving information about what we've done during last year on European gas market, I raised two important issues which must be addressed by European financial institutions and by European Commission if they want to continue to receive large volumes of gas and to increase the gas supply from Azerbaijan. First is financial institutions policy. In all our energy projects, whether it's oil and gas, upstream, downstream, there was a kind of agreed ratio between corporate financing and borrowed money. It was usually 70% borrowed money, 30% corporate money. So now, European Union wants more gas from Azerbaijan, and for that reason, President of European Commission, Madam Ursula von der Leyen, visited Azerbaijan July 2022, when European Union was very concerned about the supplies of gas, and we signed a declaration on strategic partnership in the field of energy. And since that time, based on the request from European Commission, we increased the gas supply to Europe almost at a level of 60%, from 8 BCM in 2029 to almost 13 in 2024. And many more European countries, including Croatia, became recipients of Azerbaijani gas. Now, we have more gas for export from existing fields, where we'll have new phase of development of these fields, from the fields which are producing gas on the initial stage, and we will have several billion cubic meters of gas just because we will install green energy power plants that will save us a lot of gas, which today we use to produce electricity. So all that roughly makes our potential increase of gas supply minimum at a level of 10 BCM, minimum. I don't want to be more precise, but when I say minimum, I always try to be very conservative in my assessment, so it means that very small minimum. Transportation infrastructure, Southern Gas Corridor is fully packed. There's no room there. It must be expanded. Again, how? With borrowed money and with corporate money. But here we come to the point that European Investment Bank, EIB, stopped completely financing fossil fuel projects. It is a strategy, and we all know that the European Investment Bank is well integrated with the European Commission. EBRD, though officially did not close fossil fuel, chapter, but keeps it at a very marginal share. And in my communication with the president of EBRD this January in Davos, I raised this issue. And I raised this issue during the visit of President of Germany just several days ago, because Germany, as a leading country in Europe, has a lot of instruments in order to influence the policy. I raised this issue, as I said, publicly during my comments on Advisory Council on the 4th of April, and I raised this issue with European Energy Commissioner during our meeting. So this is number one. This embargo on fossil fuel financing must be lifted. Well, they need just to look at what President Trump is doing on fossil fuel and not to be late. Second important factor is long-term contracts. When the European Union says that in 2050 they'll be carbon neutral, and then they ask me to invest money and to produce more gas, so where that gas will go? If you will not get it from us, then why should I invest? Or why should I look at your market as my main market? Yes, the market of European Union is premium from point of view of legislation, rules, procedures, interconnected largely, and with respect to price. But we can look for other markets. The demand for Azerbaijani gas in our neighborhood, we should not only look to the west, we can look to the east, to the south. So this is important for future development of Azerbaijan's gas industry and for energy security of Europe. We know the problems of European energy security. Despite the fact that now they think they are on the safe side, we know the demands of the industry, we know the demands even in green energy. Despite large investments in green energy, still European Union will be in shortage of electricity, and for that purpose we are now working on the green energy cable on the Black Sea from Azerbaijan to Romania. 4 gigawatt, by the way, and it's only the beginning. So they in European Commission should take out the glasses and look to the world from a realistic point of view and appreciate countries like Azerbaijan, not to try to, divide the Caucasus into their favorites and those whom they don't like, and to behave as good partners. We are ready for that. And with respect to Croatia, we started to supply gas to Croatia last year. Now our gas supply covers 12 countries. 10 of them are European, 8 of them are members of EU. You also mentioned about Albania's gasification. Just would like to inform you that Albania's gasification project in the city of Korça will be invested by Azerbaijan. So it's already agreed. Albanian government selected that city, and I think this year we will start investments in gasification. We have experience in that. We invested largely in gasification of Georgia, where now I think the level of gasification is something like 80% probably. It was 30 when we started with our money. We are now discussing the gasification project in Bulgaria. Yeah, Bulgaria has gasification, but limited. And Bulgaria today, if I am not mistaken, has about close to 50% of the gas consumptions coming from Azerbaijan. And we are ready to do the same in other countries. So, and by the way, with Croatia, it's not only limited our discussions on gasification or gas supply, but on other issues also related to energy. Yeah. Thank you.